History often hinges on pivotal decisions. During the Napoleonic Wars, Sweden, under Crown Prince Jean-Baptiste Bernadotte, famously turned against France. But what if he hadn't? In this alternate timeline, Bernadotte, lured by Napoleon's promise to help reclaim Finland from Russia, keeps Sweden allied with France. The Swedish army joins Napoleon, opening a northern front against Russia in 1812. Russian forces are stretched thin, and Napoleon's campaign in Russia is less disastrous, though still grueling. The War of the Sixth Coalition drags on, with the Franco-Swedish alliance controlling much of northern Europe and the Baltic. Battles like Leipzig and Waterloo are delayed, and the war becomes bloodier and more costly for all sides. Ultimately, the combined might of Britain, Russia, Prussia and Austria prevails, but only after years of brutal conflict. Sweden, having backed the losing side, is left isolated and bankrupt. Britain, now dominant, sees an opportunity to reshape the north. The Swedish gamble for Finland fails, and the nation faces occupation and humiliation. The map of Europe is about to be redrawn, with Sweden's fate hanging in the balance. Consequences for Scandinavia and the world are profound. With Napoleon defeated, the victors at the Congress of Vienna face a new problem: what to do with a pro-French, weakened Sweden. Britain, wary of Russian expansion and Swedish instability, opts for direct control. The Royal Navy blockades Sweden, and British diplomats present an ultimatum. Sweden and its claim to Finland will be absorbed into a new United Kingdom. The Swedish monarchy is deposed, and the British crown takes over, forming the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Sweden, soon called Great Britandinavia. Britain offers to pay Sweden's debts, invest in its industries, and grant Swedes full rights as British subjects. The promise to pressure Russia for Finland's return is part of the deal. In 1818, the Act of Union is signed. Riots and uprisings follow, but British forces quickly suppress them. Many Swedes resent the loss of independence, but merchants and industrialists see economic opportunity. The annexation is both a national humiliation and the start of a new era. Sweden becomes part of a vast maritime empire, its future now tied to Britain's global ambitions. The Baltic is transformed into a British sphere of influence. A new chapter for Scandinavia begins. Integrating Sweden into the British Empire is a unique challenge. The solution: a personal union with devolved governance, echoing the England-Scotland model. The British monarch rules both nations, but Sweden keeps its legal system, church and a supervised Riksdag. The Scandinavian office in Whitehall oversees administration and economic integration. British investment modernizes Swedish industry. Swedish steel and timber fuel British expansion. English becomes compulsory in Swedish schools, and cultural exchange flourishes. A hybrid Britandinavian identity emerges, blending British and Scandinavian traits. Tensions persist over autonomy and British oversight, but economic benefits keep the Union stable. Britain remains the senior partner, but a new shared identity slowly takes root. The Union's power reshapes Scandinavia's borders. Norway, still under Denmark, is drawn into Britandinavia's economic orbit. By 1855, a referendum spurred by economic incentives brings Norway into the Union as a third home nation. The combined merchant fleets dominate global trade. Britain pressures Russia to return Finland, and by the 1830s, Finland becomes a Grand Duchy within the Union, enjoying autonomy but under the British Crown. Finland's unique status protects it from Russia but stirs nationalist aspirations. The empire invests in Finnish infrastructure, but Finnish identity remains distinct. Throughout the 19th century, Finnish nationalism simmers, awaiting its moment. The Union's expansion cements its dominance in the north, but seeds future challenges. In 1914, Great Britandinavia faces war on two fronts: the Western Front and the Scandinavian Peninsula. Germany must now defend its northern border, altering its war plans. Britandinavian forces, British, Swedish, Norwegian, fortify the Danish border and coasts. The combined navy imposes a devastating blockade on Germany from the North Sea and Baltic. Naval battles rage in both seas, with the Baltic becoming a major theatre of war. Shared sacrifice in the trenches and at sea forges a stronger Union identity. By 1918, the empire is victorious but deeply scarred, its society and military transformed. The experience sets the stage for even greater challenges ahead. World War II brings new peril as Nazi Germany targets Scandinavia. Operation Northwind sees German forces invade Norway and Sweden, seeking vital resources. Britandinavian defences, strengthened since the Great War, hold firm. The combined air and naval forces inflict heavy losses on Germany, turning the north into a fortress. The failed German campaign drains Axis resources and delays other operations. Finland, caught between the Soviets and the Empire, becomes a battleground and a source of internal tension. The war's cost is high, but the Union survives, forever changed by the struggle. Finland's wartime role sows seeds of future independence. The defense of the North cements Britandinavia's strategic importance. After World War II, decolonization sweeps the globe, and Britandinavia is forced to adapt. As colonies gain independence, the Union faces its own internal challenge: Finland. Finland's wartime alliances and strong nationalist movement make continued union untenable. Debates rage, but the post-war government supports self-determination. In 1950, a referendum leads to peaceful Finnish independence. Finland becomes a neutral republic, balancing East and West. The Union's expansionist era ends, replaced by a new, more equal partnership. The departure of Finland marks a turning point in Britandinavia's evolution. Post-Finland, the Union transforms into a partnership of 5 home nations: England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and Sweden, Norway. Each has its own parliament, while Westminster handles defence and foreign policy. North Sea oil and gas fuel a shared economic boom managed by a joint sovereign wealth fund. Prosperity and cooperation cement the Union's stability. Britandinavia joins the European Economic Community in 1973, with a pro-European outlook shaped by its Scandinavian members. Euroscepticism never takes hold. The 2016 EU referendum results in a clear Remain victory. The Union's identity is internationalist, rooted in both Europe and the North Atlantic. Britandinavia becomes a leading voice in the EU, shaping policy and trade. By 2025, it stands as a stable, prosperous, and influential union at the heart of Europe. The Union of Britain and Sweden in 1818 created a new Northern European power, reshaping the continent. Germany's ambitions were checked, and the Baltic became a Britandinavian sphere, ensuring regional stability. The cultural fusion produced a unique society, blending British and Scandinavian values. Britandinavia's model of multinational partnership offered an alternative to both American federalism and European nationalism. Decolonization was managed with more consensus, and the EU became stronger with Britandinavia's leadership. The UK's relationship with the US is more equal, as Britandinavia is larger and more influential. Today, the United Kingdom of Great Britandinavia stands as a testament to the power of strategic union and cultural fusion.